The Tattersalls December Mares Sale concluded at Park Paddocks on Thursday after a remarkable week of trade that saw a 2.2 million guinea sale topper and increases across the board. As the hammer came down for the final time at Park Paddocks to close out the 2021 sales season, Marketing Director Jimmy George assessed the strength of trade.
A very good way to end the Tattersalls sales season 2021. December sales always very much a highlight of the global bloodstock sales calendar, and the 2021 catalogue was always looked like a good strong catalogue, but I think we'd have to be very pleased with the way it's gone from start to finish. Began with a very strong day of yearlings, the December yearling sale, followed by 4 days of foals, turnover well in excess of 30 million there, and that gave the perfect introduction into 4 days of quality breeding stock, and it was great to see so many people here from start to finish, and to see the turnover rise from last year's sale with 43 million guineas at the December Mares Sale to 62 million guineas this year. That's an enormous rise, even bearing in mind the sort of the rigours of the COVID impact last year. Even so, that's a massive rise, and exceeded the levels of 2019, which I think puts it all into perspective. So there were a lot of individual highlights. The 4 7-figure fillies and mares were fantastic, and showed the wide-ranging international participation, with Australians and Americans and Japanese all active at the top of the market, as well as prolific buying from our neighbours from France. So yeah, the international theme was very much the feature of the December sale. As we would expect, it's always been the hallmark of the Tattersalls December sale, widely regarded as possibly the most international thoroughbred sale in the world. And the really gratifying thing was to see so many of our overseas buyers back at Park Paddocks after the issues of last year. Overseas travel, it's not without its challenges still, but to see so many overseas buyers here over the last week has been fantastic for all concerned, and gives us plenty of encouragement as we look forward. I think in particular the feature of the December sales, and to be honest, the entire Tattersalls autumn sales season, beginning with book 1 of the October yearling sale, has been the extraordinary depth to the trade. Really solid market from start to finish, and that's again been very noticeable throughout the December breeding stock sale, with big rises in the median, the average, and a record number of fillies and mares selling for 100,000 guineas or more. 164 fillies or mares were sold for 100,000 guineas or more, which is a huge advance on the previous record, which was 140 odd. So a real indication of the depth to the thoroughbred market at the moment, which is so important to all concerned. Yeah, I think from the word go, we felt that it was a very solid December catalogue this year, and arguably one of the most important features has been the significant consignments from so many of the world's leading owner breeders. Godolphin, Juddmonte Farms, Shadwell Estates, they catalogued more than 200 fillies and mares between them, and I think the buyers recognised that as a great opportunity to access some of the finest families to be found anywhere in the world. And you add in the dispersal of Sir Robert Ogden's fillies and mares, and a host of other really strong consignments from our loyal supporters from Britain, Ireland and France and throughout Europe, and those were the perfect ingredients for a successful December Mares Sale. And a successful conclusion to any year at Tattersalls really reflects the enormous contribution from all of the participants at all of our sales, whether they're vendors, purchasers, vets, the stable staff leading up all the horses. It's a huge operation, and we've had so many people to thank, and they all play their part, and we're enormously grateful for the support that they give to Tattersalls year after year.